How's it going, guys? Corey Margera Show, new episode. And you want to know what really pisses me off? You want to know what really grinds my gears? Extroverted, stereotypical black people. I mean, extroversion in itself pisses me off as an introvert myself. But it just really pisses me off, especially looking at today's black community and the stereotypes and the ghetto ratchet bullshit that I have to see on a daily basis, not just in my own neighborhood, but on television and hell, even on the internet. You know, how can I say this? For all the black people out there who do not conform to stereotypes and do not conform to this stupid bullshit or these, like these stereotypical, pro-black people, these people that always want to say like, oh, you're a sellout if you don't if you don't like your own race of people and you this and that, and we should all come together, even though that that would never work in this modern era. It would never work. You get these Tariq Nasheeds, you get all these people that want to claim that they're pro-black, but they're not really pro-black. They're pro themselves. I mean, I just watched a video, and if I can find it, I'll put a link in the description of Tariq Nasheed basically calling somebody, like, okay, here's how it went. He's doing this video called Hidden Colors, from what I found out, and he did like I think 3 movies on Hidden Colors. And when he did those movies, I think someone found, I think one of the girls, I think her name was Catherine or something like that, who was watching them, for free online. And basically she was saying like how she enjoyed the movies, but the first thing, like, just because she doesn't have a deep voice, she doesn't have that, oh man, yo, what up? Yo, all right, we gonna stick together. We gonna stick together. Type of stereotypical black voice, Just because she didn't have that type of voice, just because she talked like a normal person, just because, her voice was a little, lighter, more Valley girlish, which would make sense because from what I've heard, she was from what she said, she was from the suburban area of Texas. So, why the fuck do you expect her to have like this deep voice? In Tariq Nasheed, this is what really pissed me off about the video. Tariq Nasheed, he's going all out, basically saying that, no, are you white? Are you white? And she was like, no, I get that a lot. But, it basically rubbed me the wrong way, because it's like, you expect all black people to speak a certain way? And he's going on in this video about how he was talking to another educated black woman, and she was like, well, I was talking to another educated black woman, and she sounded black. She didn't sound white like you did. And he's going all off in this video, trying to act like an arrogant douchebag prick. And, it just really pisses me off, man. Just the way the black community has just become, man. It's just like, it's stupid, man. It's like you have to speak a certain way, you have to act black, you have to speak black in order for you to be taken seriously in the black community. And it's retarded. Not every fucking black person speaks like a stereotypical deep voice having black person. Alright? There are people in the black community who are fucking into goth subculture. There are people in the black community that are into like anime. There are people in the black community who are into J-pop, K-pop, rock, metal, rave, electronica. There are people in the black community who are into video games, and no, not just the stereotypical video games like Grand Theft Auto, NBA Live, and Madden. No, I'm talking about black people who are actually into JRPGs, first person shooters, aside from Call of Duty, like the old school Quake games, the old school Doom games, Unreal Tournament, Perfect Dark, GoldenEye. There's black people who are into Kingdom Hearts. There's black people who are into fucking, you know, um, comic books, the Avengers, Batman, and stuff like that. There's like black people who don't conform to the stereotype. There's black people out there who are into like, just a whole bunch of things aside from just rap, hip hop, R&B, stereotypical like gospel music and stuff like that. There's more to black people than just acting like a fucking stereotype. And that just really pisses me off because, there's blacks out there who are into other things that have different looks, alternative looks. And, it's just ridiculous, like how, all these pro-blacks and all these fucking ghetto ratchet people always want to, like, claim that you're a loser or stuff like that. Always look down on you, talk down on you just because you don't act like a fucking stereotype. And it really fucking pisses me off because it's bullshit. You have like so many people. You even have this fucking bitch right here, Lashid For You, who's like this over Christian black woman, this over religious black woman who always wants to preach to other people, and she talks a lot of shit about like, what it's just like some of her stuff is just real like asinine. It's just really fucking retarded because it's basically a way to tell black people how they should act and what they should be doing, when in reality, she's no fucking angel herself. And, she comes across very feminist, very religious, very over Christianized. And, it's just like, seriously, like, come the fuck on. Like, it's just like, not every black person is going to think the same way, act the same way. They're not all going to be fucking ghetto stereotypes, and it just really pisses me off because, I hate, all these pro-blacks and all these ghetto blacks who really, like, and it's like what Tommy Sotomayor said. He was basically, talking about how, if black people, if they don't like you, and if they don't agree with your opinions and stuff like that, they don't just say, let's agree to disagree. No, they want to hurt you. They want to take you down. They want to kill you. They want to get angry with you. They want to argue with you. They want to get belligerent with you. And, it's retarded, and it's really fucking sad, because it's just like, why are you forcing black people to conform to a flawed culture? The black culture in America is very fucking flawed. And it's been proven fact that it's fucking flawed. From like, even like the soul food, all that unhealthy soul food and shit, pig's feet, chitlins, and all this other crap. Eating like fucking fried chicken every day and stuff like that. It's like, it's just ridiculous, man. It's just, the black culture in America is garbage. All right, everyone wants to be a thug. Everyone wants to be a rapper. Everyone wants to be a fucking preacher. Everyone wants to force and say, if you're not in the church, you're gonna go to hell, and you're Satan, and you're the devil. You part of the white man system and all this bullshit, man. Come the fuck on, man. Get over yourselves. This is why I can't stand, the black community nowadays, man. It's fucking stupid. And you get like so many opinionated imbeciles, retards, ghetto trash, hood rat trash, just ratchet bullshit. And they always try to force you into their belief system. And it's really fucked up too, man. Because I mean, there's a lot of black people who actually are smart and intelligent human beings that actually have like master's degrees and who actually have their own personalities. And it's just sad when you have to see like a lot of people who, have their own personality, who are introverted, who are into like the goth subculture, or who are into like K-pop or J-pop, or who are into metal, or who are into like anime, video games, comic books, and stuff like that. And it's just sad that you have to see like these same black people always trying to act extra black just because, they're not really into this shitty black culture, this shitty African American bullshit. The American black culture that is a complete waste of time. And you always have to see them trying to like talk deep, like, oh, if they normally don't talk with a deep voice, if they speak in the normal voice, they get told that they're acting white, or that they speak white, they talk white, and all this other bullshit. And it's ridiculous because not everyone's gonna talk with a fucking deep ghetto voice. Seriously, not every black person is gonna talk in Ebonics. Not every black person is gonna have a deep voice. Like, oh man, we gotta stick together, man. We gotta stick together. And all this other bullshit, man. If anyone needs to stick together, it's us black alternative people. Us black people who are into like video games. Hell, even black hipsters. Black people who are into like, goth subcultures, rock, metal, all these other things that are like non stereotypically black. These are the type of people who need to stick together. People like us, because it makes no sense like how, we have to conform to the quote unquote blackness of this shitty culture that is fucking stupid. And this is one of the reasons why people don't take black people seriously anyway. Because you act like fucking stereotypes. A lot of black people out there, you act like fucking stereotypes. And when you do get good black people, like a Darker Phoenix 1, or like a Corey Margera, or like a Kai Descendants. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right, but he's a cool guy. I just subbed to him on YouTube. Or like other black people who are into like alternative lifestyles, alternative cultures and stuff like that. Black people who are hipsters, black people who don't sag their pants, black people who are introverted and not extroverted. They're not always trying to be all loud and ghetto and acting like they got the fucking like the Holy Ghost inside of them or some shit like that. Black people who actually have common fucking sense, black people who actually, have minds for themselves and, just like literally come up with like cool ideas, new ideas, innovative ideas. They're not always trying to like, fucking dance or some shit or like just act stupid and all this crap, it's retarded, it's sad. And it's just like and another thing about the black culture, they always try to shove religion down your throat. It's fucking stupid. It's really fucking stupid, man. Because it's just like, seriously, like, what the fuck? Like, there's already like, if it's one thing if you're gonna be Christian, it's one thing if you're gonna be like into like Christianity or like a different religion like the Muslim prophet and all that other stuff. But when you try to like shove religion down people's throats and trying to say, oh, you going to hell, it's just, you come across as very dumb. It's just like, I mean, when you try to like, stereotype like every black person who doesn't act the same and who really, acts like their own fucking person, it just makes you come across as fucking stupid. It makes you come across as very pathetic. And, this is a message to, all the black people out there who are not stereotypical, who are not ghetto, who are not into like rap and hip hop, who are into like other genres of music like rock, metal, goth music, industrial, J-pop, K-pop, who are into other subcultures, who are into like anime, comic books, video games, aside from GTA, NBA Live, and Madden, who are actually into other different genres of video games. Don't listen to stupid ass black people like this. Don't listen to people like this. Be who you are and love who you are. Don't conform to blackness. Don't conform. Don't try to make your voice sound deeper just so you can, be more popular in the black community. Don't try to make your voice sound, more ghetto. Don't try to speak in ebonics. Don't try to act like, you're pro-black or ghetto and all this other bullshit. Be who you fucking are. Don't listen to imbeciles like this. And definitely don't listen to imbeciles who want to shove religion down your throat and feministic bullshit down your throat. Don't listen to people like this. Be your own fucking person. Be into rock, be into metal, be into J-pop, be into K-pop, be into anime, be into comic books, be into video games. Don't try to act like, and for all the black people who are out there who are into those types of things, don't try to act like, oh, you're the black version of something. Stop acting like you're the fucking black version of something. I'm sick of seeing like even YouTubers like, the black nerd and stuff like that, always trying to act all loud and ridiculous and like so just stupid, man. It's just, and Andre is a good guy and all, but I mean, he just acts like such a stereotype at times, man. He just acts too ridiculous for his own fucking good. You don't need to fucking do that. Just be a normal person. Be an alternative person. Stop trying to conform to blackness, because history has proven that it's bad. That it's fucking bad. All right? Let me tell you something about let me tell you guys something, man. Like all this bullshit the media is trying to push, they're trying to push like partying and drinking and all this fucking extroverted crap that is stupid. Instead of like saying, like, hey man, you know what? Have a drink every once in a while, but don't act all retarded, man. And then you got like all these idiots who want to say, oh, don't tell me what to do, don't judge me, don't tell, and then they end up getting pregnant, and then they end up always going to parties and clubs and stuff, getting wasted and shit. It's retarded, man. Don't live like that, man. It's especially if that's not you. If you're an introvert, don't be forced to go to parties. Say no, I don't want to go. Tell them the truth too. Tell them how you really feel. Tell them that, well, basically, you know what? I don't feel like going to this party because, I've been to your parties before. All you guys do is get drunk and wasted and listen to shitty rap music. And quite frankly, I have better things to do with my time. Later, goodbye. Now, tell them like that. Don't even be a pussy about it. Tell them like that. Stop trying to conform to this extroverted bullshit. It's a shitty lifestyle. We all know it's a shitty lifestyle. All right? Introversion is just way better. It's just way fucking better. And I don't want to hear people saying like, oh, you have to have like no life in order to be an introvert and stuff like that. You have to stay in your house all the fucking time. That's not fucking true. All right? Introverts do go out. I go out sometimes. Not to all these stupid parties or these bars or fucking clubs and stuff, but no, we do leave the house. We're not fucking social degenerates. We just have a better lifestyle. And I don't care if that sounds arrogant or cocky. We do have a fucking better lifestyle. We believe in, being our own fucking person. We believe in being ourselves. We believe in, just, being into stuff that we're into, and we don't feel like we should need to conform to stuff that fucking sucks. And that's it's as simple as that, basically. It's as simple as that. And for all the black people out there who don't fall into stereotypes, I can't stress enough, please don't ever fall into stereotypes. Don't join the wrong crowds. Don't start doing Don't start going to all these stupid clubs and parties where all they're doing is acting retarded and listening to shitty rap music and stuff like that. No, be your own fucking person. You know, be your own fucking person. You know, be who you are and be what you're into. You know, don't conform to this bullshit. You know, be your own fucking person and be proud of who you are. Don't like, you know, if you're an introverted person, you're a person who doesn't like to, you know, get wasted and do all that stupid shit. You know, be proud of that. Don't be ashamed of that. You know, if you want to just stay at home and play video games or read a book or something like that, you know, be proud of that. You know, don't conform to these dumbass ghetto people, these stereotypes, these extroverted losers. You know, don't conform to that. It's stupid. It's been proven that that lifestyle is stupid. That's one of the reasons why America is in the shape it's in, because they try to force the extroversion lifestyle down your throat, and it's bad. And this is a proven fact. It's bad. You know, so don't do it. You know, don't conform to this bullshit. Don't conform to this propaganda. Don't conform to these stereotypical, quote unquote, pro-blacks who are not really pro-black. Because if you were pro-black, you would accept the fact that not every fucking person, you know, speaks the same way as you. All right? If you were pro-black, you would realize that not everyone wants to, you know, be an extroverted, deep voice having piece of shit like you. So that's basically all I have to say in this video. Hopefully some of you will be inspired not to live this ghetto lifestyle. And if you have in the past tried to prove your blackness, I'm telling you, don't do it anymore in the future. Stop trying to prove your blackness. It only ends up in bad results. It ends up in people getting shot. It ends up with riots. If you want to be a stereotypical black person and sag your pants and act like an extroverted fool and act ghetto and act ratchet, that's on you. But don't try to force it on other fucking people. Don't try to force it on normal people who actually have good taste and good opinions. You know, don't try to force it on people who live, you know, different lifestyles. You know, don't try to force it on good people. And that's basically all I have to say here, you know. That's basically it. I'm done. You know, I just can't stand, you know, the extroverted lifestyle trying to be forced on people's throats. And I can't stand the black community nowadays, man, because it's just pathetic. You know, they always try to force this deep voice, this, oh, you don't really talk black, you don't really speak. It's fucking stupid. And it's not even just the black community, it's the Hispanic community as well. I have a subscriber named Mazar. He has a weird name, but you know who you are. You told me this. Like how much you can't stand like a lot of these ghetto Latinos and Hispanics that, you know, act so stereotypical. And you know, it's just sad, you know, the state of America that we're living in, where the extroverted lifestyle is just being forced down our throats, despite it being complete and utter shit, and that's been proven fact. But that's basically all I have to say, guys. I'm done. Later.